Hello everyone. I'm remaking this video because I found out that when I was recording this, my files did not load properly, and basically I heard it correctly, but you guys did not hear it correctly. So I'm redoing this one. So hope you enjoy, and I'm so sorry for what had happened. So I hope you enjoy, and once again, I'm so sorry. Werewolves, violent and mysterious creatures that lurked in the night. A small village next to the deep, dark woods. No one dared enter there. For most of the time, people would go missing, only to hear their last screams. The village knew fearful of the woods, as the creatures of the dark soon started to venture outside the woods at night. They wreaked havoc on the town. The villagers would have been wiped out if it weren't for the arrival of the huntsmen, who managed to banish the creatures back into the forest. So the village became a great kingdom. That was the story they told me. They told to all the young ones in the village, in hopes to inspire them to become strong huntsmen or huntresses. Many of them would. Many of it was for the glory, fame, or the adventure. This is the village. This is in this village were a young maiden, and her name is Yin. She was a beautiful and fragile girl. She was, oh my God, can my bunny shut up? She was sort of out of many, but none caught her interest. She was not a fearsome huntress, but a beloved painter. Her paintings were renowned by many. Many saw her work looked like nothing only seen in a fantasy story. Our story begins one summer day. Yin was packing her painting supplies for her next work. With a soft smile, she stepped out into the sunny day, making her way through the busy streets. Many people were doing their daily duties, be it sweeping the streets, baking, or blacksmithing. Everyone was working. Well, almost everyone. I dare those wicked creatures to set foot outside those woods. I will slay them quick with this mighty blade, Monoma said, with his usual cocky attitude, as shown off his sword to a small group of fangirls. Hey, isn't that Ian the painter? One of the fangirls whispered. It is. I heard even did a portrait of the royal family, another whispered. Well, hello, Yin. It's lovely to see you again, Mama greeted as he approached Yin with a cocky grin. Yin sighed as she quickly turned to him with her best smile she could muster. It's good to see you, Monoma. Looks like to me that everything is peaceful, Yin said as she slowly tried to walk away. So, where are you heading off to? Monoma asked as he leaned against a nearby wall. I'm going to the forest outside the gate, Yin said, simply as she picked up her pace as she made her way down the road. The dark woods? You know evil creatures lurk in those woods, Monoma stuttered out a bit. Well, thanks to the huntsmen, the woods aren't as dangerous as they once were. I'll be fine, Yin said as she stepped out of the gates and into the forest. She wandered deep into the forest till she eventually settled down and set up her canvas. She slowly started to paint the serenity. You can pick what you paint, and as I was reading, I noticed how weird my voice is compared to my other ones. Once she was satisfied with her work, she slowly started to pick up her things, when suddenly there was a loud thud behind her. She quickly turned to see a burly, beaten, ash-blonde werewolf. "Oh my goodness, sir, are you all right?" Yin asked him. The boy growled as he limped over to her, only to fall short and collapse at her feet. Yin sighed as she dragged the boy to the gates, to the kingdom. I slowly started to feel my senses. I could feel the soft bed I was in. I could hear someone humming, something a room away. I could smell something cooking too. I slowly forced my eyes open as I took in everything. I was in a room full of all sorts of paintings, some people, buildings, but a lot of them were of the forest. I tried to sit up, but an invisible force with unbearable pain just pushed me back into the bed. Suddenly, the door opened. "Oh, I see you're awake. That's good," the girl said as she slowly approached me. I let out a low growl at her. I don't want her getting any ideas, and all she did was sigh like I was a nuisance. "Could you please stop that? I'm here to give you breakfast," she said as she placed the tray on the bed. As she looked down at the delicious-looking meal, I could feel my mouth water. "Bon appetit," she says as she left the room. I slowly picked up the food and slowly scuffed it down. It was the best thing I've ever tasted. It's way better than raw meat, but I can't wrap my head around why a weak and helpless human girl would help me. She didn't react the way many claimed humans would. When you're a werewolf, gods want to kill you, people want to kill you too. Even other werewolves want to kill you. So what is she up to? She didn't come back with dinner, which was also pretty good. Oh, sorry. She did come back with dinner. "Why do you help me?" I asked her. "Well, I wasn't going to leave you to die, and I never painted a werewolf before," she said hushfully as she looked away from me. This girl helped me because she wanted to paint me? What is wrong with this girl? Sorry, I was seeing the recording. "You can't be serious. I've heard more bullshit answers than that. Why did you help me?" I growled lowly. "No, I just really wanted to paint you," she stuttered out as she showed me an unfinished painting of me. This girl was serious. "Look, once you get better, you're free to leave whenever you want," she said with a nervous smile. "Fine," I grumbled out as I looked out the window. Months went by, and Yin wasn't that annoying, and I liked the finished portrait of me, although I wish she painted me in a more imitating light. But all in all, she wasn't awful like my old hag. I don't know what she did to me though. Whenever she's near me, I can feel my heart flutter in my chest, and my tail would wag uncontrollably. Lately, I have been finding it harder and harder for me to leave. I'm free to leave whenever I want. I always find myself back at her doorsteps. Every time I return, she would always have a cute smile on her face, make me the best dinner. Every time I leave, I feel so empty and lonely when I wasn't near her. So I made up my mind, and I visited the Witch of the Forest, Midnight. She gave me a potion to turn me into a human, forever. Looking back on this, Yin is my wife, and the mother of my 2 sons. I took up a job of blacksmithing, and we live happily in the kingdom. I regret nothing.